I'm already wearing my gym top as well, so I was like, I'm putting makeup on.
Yeah.
And I had to like pull it over.
Smart.
So I was like, gym top.
Smart
And it looks really cute.
Yeah, I love that top. It looks really good on
So
you. I just get really irritated by halter necks on my neck because it sits right on my disc. And it just like overstimulates me.
All right.
Is my hair frizzy?
No, I wouldn't say so. No.
Should be right.
All right.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Good morning. I'm so excited for this video.
Really, really keen. It's been a long time coming, mind you. We posted that this was our December book club read, and it is now the 6th of February.
Yeah.
So we apologise for the delays. We apologise for our tardiness.
Yeah, it was genuine. We genuinely forgot, and then we were in a bookstore like a couple weeks ago. And we picked up Mate, and we're like, oh my god, still haven't read this, like, really want to. And then I go, oh, we should make it our book club read. And Charlie goes, yeah, wait.
It already is.
I think we did post that. And then we looked and we did. We did. Just totally forgot about it.
We posted it, like, it would be
it was the 1st of December.
1st of December, we posted it.
Yeah,
it's the 6th of February. So, look, apologise for our tardiness. December was a chaotic month. I think I read a whole, like, 2.5 books in December. January rolled around. I hadn't read it yet.
Yeah,
I'm the problem.
Busy time.
I'm the problem.
Yeah, I read it a couple weeks ago, and then I was like, Charlie, hurry up.
At the moment, it's taken me like a week to read a book, so
that's so fair.
I had to really lock in for this one. With that in mind, I read nearly this entire book in the last like 2-3 days. I was locked in. I had maths going in the background, and then I had Mate in my hands.
Yeah.
So it was chaotic. It was a chaotic time.
It was a good time.
It was so good. It was so good.
Like, really, really, really enjoyed this book.
Yeah.
Better than Brad.
Absolutely.
And I like
couldn't
Brad.
agree more. Yeah, no, I just felt like I was definitely more, like, engaged in the story.
Me too.
I felt like it was...
There was more stakes. There was just... I think we were clued in on more. So, obviously, spoilers. If you haven't read this book, go read it. Or if you don't care about spoilers, then stay for a good time.
Yeah.
I think... Yeah, what I mean by we were clued in on more is, like, you know, towards the start of the book, Serena thinks she's dying.
Yeah.
And so you have this knowledge that no one else knows that she's, like, got a terminal illness and she's just going to, like, die quite soon.
Yeah.
So I think that, like, immediately engages you of, like, oh my gosh. And you know Cohen, and you know he's going to absolutely flip his lid when he finds this out. So it's like this, like, oh, like, you know, when...
I think it's always the case, though, when you're, like, the second book in the series, especially when you've already been introduced to the characters, because you kind of know the characters already. You
don't have to do all that world building
again. And all the character building as well, because, like, we already knew what Cohen's character traits were like. We already knew a bit about Serena and what to expect. So, like, we weren't going into it and spending the first, like, third of the book going... Here's Serena.
Yeah.
Here's Cohen. Here's the world they live in. Like, we just jumped in and we were like, right, she's dying. Let's get the ball rolling. So I felt like it was so much more like gripping from the get-go. And I think because we knew everything that obviously happened in Bride, we knew all of that backstory, we knew what was going on, we could just really focus on Cohen and Serena in this book and their story. There wasn't all of this background noise. It was them two, and we were locked in to them, which I really loved.
How do you feel, like, starting from the very start of the book, how do you feel about the start and how it came to be that they were mates, and, like, how he handled that situation and
well, we find out at the end of Bride that they're mates.
Yeah.
But it's... Well, I mean, spoilers. She's not dying. She's in heat. She's experiencing... She's going to go through heat.
But I mean, like, how did you... Because he was very much, like... So, like, oh, but I hate you. Like,
like,
right.
How
he was very much like, you're my mate, but I want nothing to do with you. I don't want to see you. Like, how did you feel about that?
I was a little bit like, okay, fuck you. Yeah. But also, I was like, okay, he's alpha. There's higher stakes involved. Like, there's clearly reason for it. Like, I didn't feel... And again, I think this was because we knew a bit of Cohen's character already, that I was like, I don't think he would be doing this for no reason. I don't get that impression. Not that I know him well enough. I'm not my close and personal friend Cohen.
You knew he was doing it for, like, reasons for, like, to protect her, protect his pact. And then when you, like, get into the book more and learn more of his story, it's about, like, how his parents died and, like, you know.
And there's this, what do they call it? They, the Covenant. Is that what they call it? Is that the word they use?
I think.
It's basically like a rule that's been made and upheld by the Northwest. No, the Northwest. They are the Northwest. Sorry, all of the Northeast, Northwest.
Wait, no, maybe it's not the Covenant.
I think it is.
Isn't the Covenant the bad guys?
No, that's Constantine.
Yeah.
But isn't the Covenant the
like,
law kind of thing?
Yeah, okay, no, mate. Yeah.
If I'm using the wrong word, I apologise. But basically, there's this, like, rule that's been upheld.
In his pack
In his pack. I think it was with all the packs. A lot of the packs got rid of it.
Yeah.
This pack in particular, his pack upheld it, where they basically were sworn to celibacy for the protection and loyalty to the pack, essentially, was the crux of it. Was like...
No distractions.
No distractions.
No bonding, like...
You know, you are loyal to your pack, and that is it. So... When you find all of that out, it's like, oh, okay, I get it. I get what's going on here. Because you kind of find that out in synchrony to finding out that she's not dying, but she's in heat. It happens very closely together.
Yeah, which I was panicking.
Yeah.
I was panicking. I was like, what do you mean he can't have sex?
I know. And this
Curly needs to have sex.
She needs to be fucked.
For days. 4 days. Sign me up.
Yeah, like, get me in that room. Get me in the room.
I would love to go on Heat.
Yeah. Sign me the fuck up.
Yeah.
Sign me the fuck up. This shit is
it's
a
like
slow
a
burn,
fest holiday.
It literally is. And
what's the problem?
It's such a slow burn.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, like
holy shit. I genuinely got to a point where I was like, they're not gonna have sex. I'm gonna go in. I was like, at the start, I was like, she's gonna die before she gets to have sex. Yeah. That was what I started with. And then we found out she was going through heat, and I was like, okay, so she's not dying. If she's still gonna have sex, and I was panicking for my girl. I was like, don't tell me. I know how bad I get when I ovulate.
Oh yeah.
Put that shit on steroids, and I'm going, oh girly.
Yeah, like,
oh girly.
This is fucked. She's about to jump someone's.
She nearly had to be put in a straitjacket. I swear. Like
sedated.
she was cracked out. And getting cracked. And
oh my
the
God.
nesting part, how they were explaining to her that, like, she'll want to nest, like, and I was like, oh, so we make cubbies here. So we're making pillow forts.
Yeah. There was a couple things that Ali said in this book that were optional to me. Like, he doesn't have a man bun.
Yeah, and he doesn't have, like, a really overgrown beard where everyone looks at him and he's like, you look like a caveman. You look unruly.
Yeah, no, there was some choices that I said, thank you for the suggestion, but no.
Yeah, I'll pass. It's like when, like, you know, you read, like, an older book and they mention, like, galaxy leggings and you're like, no. Actually, with that in mind, every single book that I read, I swear these authors are shopping at fucking Best and Less with the outfits that they're describing. I sit there and I go, what do you mean a V-neck?
Yeah.
I'm like,
again, all suggestions.
All suggestions, but I'm not listening.
My
ears are shut.
I honestly reckon up until about 2 years ago, we're getting so sidetracked, but we'll be back in 1 second. Up until about 2 years ago, every single mailman character was Harry Styles in my mind. I'm not kidding.
I think that's
like, I started my reading journey on Wattpad reading Harry Styles fan fiction. Yeah. So it was just, like, it was a comfort thing to me. Every book I opened, he's got blonde hair. No, he's Harry Styles. Like,
yeah.
That was just, I pictured the male as Harry and me as...
me.
The girl.
No, so
every
valid.
Time.
It's so valid. No, when I picked up Heated Rivalry and they got to, like, the 2016 kind of portion of it and Ilya was wearing a V-neck and I was like, but he's not.
Yeah.
No, he's not. No, why would he do that?
Anyway, sorry.
Back on track. Yeah, look, there was definitely some choices. One little criticism that I have, I felt like the character descriptions were really weak in this book. I could not picture what Serena looked like. I couldn't picture what Cohen really looked like, obviously besides the hair and stuff like that. But physical descriptions, I was like, I'm in limbo. Like, I don't really know. I didn't feel like it went deep enough for me. Like, maybe because I like being spoon-fed what they look like, because then I can literally go, like, okay,
just
lock in.
Actually, make it a picture book.
Yeah, like, literally, I want images. I I want drawings. Because my thing, right, is that, like, I'll read the character description. I'm like, cool, okay. Pinterest. And then I go through Pinterest and I'll, like, search up the character and I go, cool. Yeah. And then they're, like, locked into my brain.
Yeah, fair enough.
There was not character descriptions deep enough for me in the book. And then I went to Pinterest and Pinterest was showing me pictures of wolves and characters from her other book, Check and Mate.
Right.
And so I was like, I was in this abyss of, like, there's just two human beings.
I don't know, I read it a couple weeks ago, but I feel like I was okay with those character descriptions. But again, I am very much a glazer over character descriptions. Like,
see, I love
they will look how I want them to look.
Yeah, see,
but
I get really locked into it. Like, truth be told, like...
But I think, like, when she was describing their wolf forms, I thought that was all described.
Yeah,
like...
I got those parts of it, but I think because I really love, like, where is Pinterest? I really like quite excessive character descriptions, because, like, I want to pull open Pinterest, and just an example, I'm going, like, Aoife Malloy, you know, and I'm searching my queen, and then I see these, like, Gorgina pictures, and I'm going, yeah, that's my queen, that's my girl. So then when I'm reading the book, I'm going, that's my queen, that's my girl.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm really locked in, and it's basically a movie in my head.
Yeah.
It does work to a fault, because then I'll see another man, like, say I open TikTok halfway through and I see Harry Styles, and then Harry Styles is in my brain.
Yeah.
Or Bad Bunny at the moment. Getting sidetracked.
Okay,
Getting sidetracked.
So, mate, I loved when they got back to, like, his pack, and she was staying in his house. This man was sleeping in his wolf form at that front door guarding the house. And I don't know why, loved that.
Oh.
I was like, why is that hot? Like, why is that so just, you know?
He was like, I wanted to eat him alive.
Same.
Okay, should we pull up some of our highlights?
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
So.
Kindle. So, I'm gonna...
this to me, actually. This book.
I did, I think. Oh, I think we've got the same one. And the I want you to be scared shitless, Serena. I want you fucking terrified of me. You won't even dream of not doing what I say. I want you to feel like your soft little throat is in my hands. And I want you to be so... Maybe I should do an ASMR of this. And I want you to be so afraid that I'll tear into it when I tell you to do something for your own fucking safety. You won't consider saying anything but yes, Alpha. I was like, oh, okay. No, okay.
Maybe I do have an alpha king.
Maybe I do.
Yeah, that was chapter 7.
That was literally not even 100 pages. Into the book.
One thing I really love about Ali is her characters' inner dialogues are fantastic. Fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah.
And especially with Misery from Bride and Serena's, their internal... Like, I'm pissing.
Yeah.
Also, their dialogue in this book between Mizzy.
my good, close personal friend, Mizzy.
Oh my god.
Mizzy and Sizzy.
Yeah. Their banter, top tier.
And they're texting with each other. I was just like, these two girls are baddies. Like, these two girls would 100% have an Instagram page, and they are baddies.
Yeah.
Like, I just know it. I love them.
Like, even in chapter 2, like, we're just learning about Serena, like, we're getting to know her personality, and she goes, I want to go outside, swallow a porcupine, and wait for the internal hemorrhaging to finish me. Like, that is a fantastic line. Like, that...
Oh, it's unreal.
That is such an insight into someone's mind, how it works, in a funny way. Like, it's so dramatically sarcastic. Like, I don't know, she's so... great.
She's really witty. Like, all of her girls, and this is across, like, all of Ali's books, the girls are really, really witty. And they've got a really good, like, sense of humour. But it's quite dry. But I love it.
I've got, highlighted, he says, also, the fact that he calls her Killer.
Oh, yeah, sexy.
That's his nickname for her. Shut up. Shut up. It's giving violence.
Sorry guys, sorry. We are friends, we do like each other.
Okay. Word of advice, killer. Stubborn and stupid is just a couple letters difference. You're not you're not the best speller, are you? Love.
I loved him. Oh, he was such an asshole. And I loved it.
I loved this. I cut myself off. Bowden's eyes have doubled in size, and while I'd love to assume that it's my little speech is doing, they're trained on a spot behind my shoulders. When I look over, Colin's a couple feet away, looking bored. Mouthy, isn't she, Bowden? He sighs. Never thought I'd be into that, and yet, bane of my fucking existence. His eyes flit to mine. Don't stop on my account, he says with a lopsided smile. I love watching asses being ridden. It's my favourite kind of porn. What a way to hype your girly up. Like,
he's so sexy.
That's hot as fuck.
He's
Are you actually
so
kidding?
Sexy.
Are you actually kidding?
He's so hot. Oh, and how he bought her a bunch of like red underwear. I died.
When she called him a fuckboy, and he was like, a what? And she was like, oh, like some like, you know, human words don't translate to words. He was like, what the fuck is a fuckboy?
If you think there's anything I would like more than seeing my mate through her heat, you are fucking wrong. If this is all I get, I'm gonna make the most of it, okay? Take it. Oh, I know, I can't read that one out loud.
I loved when,
Have you got this one highlighted? Chapter 33. You haven't even got this one highlighted. I highlighted it, I like, live with it, would love this one.
I'm scared.
Take it, he shoves deeper, be good and take my knot. I don't. You do. You were made for it. How could I ever think of fucking anyone else when you take it so well? Anyway, your turn.
When she was like, this was back in like chapter 20, and she like, people keep dying because like he keeps killing people that are like out to get her, and she says, he's like, she's kind of freaking out, and she says, he's the second person to die in front of me in 3 days, Cohen. And he says, I know, I'm starting to think that you might be bad news, killer. I was like,
I really had a crush on him.
On my knees. He was,
I really had a crush on him. Like, he was so hot. And it was just the way that he like held himself back from her so much.
Yeah,
like even right
control.
at the end, right? Even right at the end that he was like, no, like, I'm going to give over being alpha, which he doesn't. But he was like, I will give over being alpha so we can be together, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. And then we get the epilogue scene, right? And they fuck like feral animals. And she is the one that bites him before he bites her. And she used to beg him, be like, please, please bite me. Because he's like, so much self-control. He's like, I can't, no, like, I'm not going to, like. And she's like, no, you're going to bite me. Mm-hmm. And then he finally does, on literally the last sentence of the entire book. Is him biting her.
I think I want to be bitten.
It's really, like, I just was like, this man, he's so down bad for her, but he knows that he's, like, bad for her, but not really. But he's like, I can't go there. I'm gonna, like, have all this self-restraint.
Yeah.
And I was like, you freak, pull her pants down and fuck her. Like, come on. God.
But the self-control's hot, like, because knowing
so sexy.
once you cross that line, you're going to have not a shred of self-control.
Yeah.
And, like, you're just going to unleash this beast. Like, that's
Well,
hot.
that's actually what happened.
Yeah.
So they fucked for the first time while she was in heat. And then, I'm pretty sure there's literally a part where she's like, we haven't stopped. She's literally like, we did not stop. I believe that chapter where she's in heat is, like, 20 minutes long.
Yeah,
like, reading. Because they, like, literally, it's just broken into a bunch of different parts and them just constantly fucking each other.
Like I said, I would like to be in heat.
Can I?
I would like to go on a
Can
fucking
we
holiday.
share? Can we share? Is Cohen open to multiple partners?
Can you live stream it? Can we sit in the cock chair? Like,
yes! Can I sit on the bed whilst they're in her little nest? Like, the cuck bed.
Yeah, I'll be quiet.
I wonder if that's like a thing.
Well,
if they have to create their little nest, I wonder if they end up with a cuck.
Like, I think the mates are pretty possessive.
I reckon we could convince him.
Yeah.
But like the cuck bed.
Yeah.
Like, imagine just sitting on the bed and they're in their little pillow fort.
I thought the nest was on the bed.
Was it?
That's how I envisioned.
Oh, maybe there was mention of a mattress.
They're not on the floor.
I pictured
It's not an actual pillow fort.
That's exactly what I pictured.
Oh.
I pictured like literally like a window and then like a sheet with little pillows, the little blankies underneath.
I don't think, but
That's
maybe.
fully what I pictured.
Oh, okay. No, I pictured like the bed was like against a wall near a window, but then she had just been like stockpiling all the pillows and the nice fabric and his shirts, and I thought like that was.
Oh, I have no doubt that that's exactly what it was meant to be.
Might not be.
My brain
like,
just doesn't operate
okay.
that way. I fully pictured this like pillow fort.
I do have one thing highlighted that I was maybe a slight critique when she found out that she didn't have the CSD, like where she was dying, and it was just her being in heat. I feel like it maybe wasn't as big enough, or like a big enough moment. Like she's just gone from thinking I'm going to die to then being like, oh, I'm just in heat. Like, I just feel like...
What I also didn't like is the doctor was going to just talk to Cohen and, like, asked her to leave the room. Yeah. And he was like, no, she's going to stay here and she's going to, like, hear about it.
It's her body.
I found that really bizarre about, like, how it was handled. And, yeah, like, it wasn't a big enough moment for how significant it actually was. And then, it was like Cohen had worked it out. They went to the doctor, or this doctor, was her name Layla or Kayla or something like that?
Yeah, I think.
And then, she, like, literally asked Serena to leave the room. And I was like, what?
But that's just,
bizarre.
like, their pack stuff.
Yeah, oh, look, 100%, but it was very bizarre.
But then after they realise that she is just going into heat. And then he says, there's this voice in my head screaming at me that I should hold you down and not you, and shred your gland until it's a scar in the shape of my teeth, and I'm trying very hard to muffle it.
This man's a freak.
And then we see his control starting to slip, and he's giving Serena reasons of why they can't. And he says, like, Serena, like, I would throw away my pack, my life, and my entire world for you, which is the exact reason I cannot have you.
Oh, I love him. He's such a freak.
I feel like we should stop being horny and talk about the actual plot, which was this...
Yes.
Cult. Yeah.
It was a cult. There was a cult.
Yeah.
There was a freaky
Irene fucker.
Dude, she was loopy.
She was creeping me out.
There's this like old cult that basically existed. There was very few of them left, and they had this belief that
they could create
half weres or convert into werewolves.
Yeah.
Or wares, sorry. They were freaky deaky. Like they were off their choppers. They were loopy as hell. They basically kidnapped Serena, and then...
But then they're like, you can leave anytime you want.
They're like, you can leave, but like, here's pictures of you and your mum, and here's a letter from your mum, and here's like all of these manipulation tactics about like why you... Anyway.
And also your mate killed your family.
Yeah, and also, just whilst you're here, did you know... freaky deaky woman. Like, I mean, I have to say, though, the cult, like, dynamics, nailed. Like, Ali nailed it.
Yeah.
Because I'm quite prone to delving into, like, podcasts about cults and videos. So, dynamics were nailed. Really, really liked it. So, yeah, they basically, like, kidnap her. They're like, you can leave anytime you want, though. And then, like, manipulate the hell out of her by basically, like, pulling up all these pictures of her mum. Because her mum was human and her dad was a were. Or half-were, or...
Yeah.
Something like that. But her mum was like... Irene was like her aunt or something. There's some kind of relationship. Anyway, they basically kidnapped Serena with the intention that, like, she would...
She's the prophecy.
She's the prophecy, and because she's, like, a half-were. She's a halfling or whatever. And they're just freaks. Basically. Yeah, this, like, cult group.
I really liked the, like, that.
Oh, I love the plot.
Yeah, I thought that it was, like, a really good route to go down.
Yeah.
And I thought it was done really well.
Yeah, I actually found, if I'm, like, thinking back to Bride, I found, like, the plot of Bride to feel really disjointed. Like, I had a lot of trouble kind of following the storyline. I didn't feel like the greater plot of it all, was kind of explained well enough. I just got a bit lost at different points. Whereas with this one, I was like, this is clear. Like, I'm following this. I get this. I'm fully invested in it.
The only thing, I would agree with that, but the only thing was just the pacing for this book I was confused on. Like, and that might have just been like my own reading and I just maybe wasn't paying enough attention, but it felt like it was weeks and then it would be like, it'd only been days.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, whoa. So like just the actual pacing of the story, I like struggled to know like actually how long it had been.
There wasn't
and
any,
I think
like,
it was
time
longer
anchors.
in my head than it actually was.
No, 100% agree. I thought like we'd pass in weeks kind of thing. There wasn't really like time anchors in it, and then when there was, it didn't really make sense for the greater story. Like thinking back on the whole book, I reckon the whole thing took place in like 2 weeks.
You reckon?
2-3 weeks. Like that's how quick it felt. I feel like we could have drawn it out a little bit more. We could have like, you know, just timeline wise, which I don't think much would have been required for that. Just maybe like dropping the whole like a couple of days ago, like you could have interpreted the timeline the way that you wanted to. But I think that really pulls you out of the story when it's like only a couple of days ago. Yeah. And it's like, huh?
Yeah, you're like, wait, all of this has happened in a couple of days?
So yeah, I 100% agree. I feel like the plot was fantastic, but the pacing was off. Oh, I did really enjoy this line. This was really funny. I don't remember who actually said it. Serena starts with, so I go with, did she shoot me? Irene, yeah, but only in the arm. Leg, I don't know. You were in war form. I think it's with Misery. Where is she? So Colin was mad. You've been de-aunted, I fear.
Oh, yeah, I loved that.
I was like, that is the funniest way to say your aunt's dead,
That's what I
bitch.
mean. Like, their fucking banter is so
You
good.
have been de-aunted.
Also her saying, probably better to just make out with Piranha and hope he'll eat me. Like,
Yeah.
top tier.
Funny. Another one from, really liked this conversation that Cohen and Serena have where they're kind of like reflecting on their dynamic and stuff like that. So his chest bounces under my ear. I pull back to find that he's laughing silently. What? Nothing. I think this is when she says, I think that you're my mate as well. And he goes, nothing. He tucks a strand of hair behind my ear. I'm just glad you figured it out. You mean you knew? Not for sure, but there were signs. Oh, I blink. Really? Serena, our first meeting sent you into heat. And she's like, well, we don't know that. Like,
it's just a coincidence, maybe.
And she literally goes, seriously, like, maybe Alex, the IT guy, sent me into heat. I'm like, this bitch. Oh, I love them.
Following that conversation with Misery says to her, I'm actually not surprised you come from a long line of cult leaders. You've talked me into so much weird shit through the years, and I always wondered why I kept falling for it. Like,
I love them.
so
I
good.
really like
I just
their
want
friendship.
like a book of like their
Honestly,
conversations.
I would love a spin-off of
so
just
funny.
Misery and Serena, and they're like, they actually like feel like a very realistic like girl friendship.
Yeah, so realistic.
Like I feel
our text
we've had
conversations.
literal conversations along those lines. Because I feel like sometimes when like authors try to do the female friendship thing and it doesn't feel natural and it doesn't feel like, I sit there and I read it and I'm like, I would not talk with my friends like this.
Yeah.
Whereas like this one, I was like, this literally reminds me of like us when we text each other and the type of like unhinged shit that we've said, you know? Love them too.
I feel like I need to just like, we need to close out this video with you should absolutely read this book if you already haven't. And I'm just going to give you one more little expert. Is that the right word?
Excerpt.
Yep.
That one
from the book. Because Colin is the man. If someone had given me a piece of paper and asked me to list everything I liked, everything I dreamed of, everything that I was sure would make me happy, you would have been the final product of it.
Ugh.
That is a man, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much.
What's the final review? What's the final rating?
I rated it a 4.5.
Same. Exactly the same. Like, what did we rate Bride?
I think I rated it a 4.
I gave it a 4. Yeah, so 4.5. I completely agree. I just felt like this one, I feel like the plot was a lot more clear throughout the story. I felt like the storytelling was clearer. I felt like the characters were better developed, better understood. I think that the dynamic between, like, I just feel like all of the things I didn't love about Bride, I think she got right in Mate.
Okay.
In a way.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I would agree.
Not quite a 5-star though.
No.
Not quite.
But, like, close. Like, I feel like it's actually a book that I could probably go back and reread.
Yes.
And enjoy.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Amazing.
Well, thank you guys.
Thank you for watching. So sorry for our million different segues into different conversations.
And apologies for our tardiness in getting this video out. We need a book club for Feb.
We do need a book club for February. Let's sit on that.
Thanks for watching, guys. Love you.
Bye.
Mwah.